very quiet room. Your Excellency, the Governor, Your Excellency, the First Lady, Deputy Governor, your government from MAKUENI, former PS, PS devolution, my team from Safaricom, invited guests, everyone in the room, good afternoon. Good afternoon. I'm Jambo. Moyasel. Is that better than Boniface's version? Yeah, I hope so. So I think for me the job has been done. For me, when I look at the shairi that was done by the young students, yeah, at the back, please clap for them. I was saying some of them should join the Safaricom choir and be trained as part of that process. You know, part of coming down is also to see what happens here. I was saying to the Deputy Governor, the last time I came here was when I worked for the brewery, so I was selling something different. But fantastic to be here, Governor, and to be in MAKUENI. You are, and I'm going to have some written notes, but I just wanted to make some observations. You are pioneering the way county governments are thinking about running counties. The presence of my team is a testament of your leading nature. It starts with the leader. We saw it even with the Hustler Fund, the way the president led Hustler Fund, and we went through the process and we did it in 6 to 7 weeks. We were able to do from concept to launch. So fantastic to be involved again and to see the passion from the students, from the choir, from the Ajira kind of unit in terms of the team that performed here. I got a new name. I realized the choir, I mean, the students told me that I ate enough potatoes. That is true. Today, my wife cooks potatoes and I don't eat them. I tell her that I ate enough when I was young. But that shows people actually went out of their way to actually find out what are these people who are coming, who are they, how do we actually connect with them. And when you make things personal, they connect. I also brought 2 of my leadership team members are from this county. I don't know whether that is because this county is special. I'll leave you guys to decide. Fozia, who had been forgotten to be invited, or rather to be introduced, is from this county. I thought the MC had made the biggest mistake not to introduce the daughter. Why don't you stand, Fozia, again for the team to see you? And of course, the person who looks at our people. Why is Paul? Yes. So Paul Kasimu is also from this county, and the reason I was introducing them is because I have known this county from Paul's stories about mangoes. Yeah, so I was wondering when mangoes were going to show up. I realized there was mango juice at some point when there was some performance up here. So the team is very, very excited to be starting this journey. And today it's about 3 things. It's about transforming lives, and Safaricom is a very successful business. But success doesn't just come from our commercial success. It comes from being close to our people in Kenya. We are known to be the biggest supporter of our communities through our foundations, but also the way we conduct our business. And this is also a demonstration that we want to enable or partner with counties to enable counties to connect with their own people and to serve the people. And I was saying to the governor that if you do the right service and if you deliver the great things to people, revenues will come through. And actually you'll be able to raise enough money for you to do what you need to do. So it's about connecting people to opportunity, and connecting people to knowledge. And you saw all elements of that today. The second thing is about partnership, because it is, and you saw that between Elizabeth and George and Boniface, it's about 2 teams coming together in an agile way to fulfill a vision that you have for this county, but also which will extend to the 47 counties in Kenya. that will bring digital services to people in a way that is convenient, that is easy, but also that is cost effective. Because many people travel to county offices, many people actually have to interact with the middlemen, and digital services allow for that to be different. And the third thing is about innovation and technology. So it's about combining, and we say, although we're a telecommunication business, it's also, we have a role to combine the role of technology and innovation to bring ideas that improve the way our customers experience services or live their lives, but also our society lives their lives. And this is an example of that. So I'm delighted to be in Wote today to talk about my county app. I'll talk about why this is important. This is a new way for Kenyans across, of course starting with MAKUENI, but across Kenya to virtually access county services. And there are very many services that were outlined there, whether it's licenses, parking, and so on and so forth, and to report issues to the county government, but also to get news. And it's good to see that we are already starting to innovate around the county app. So well done, Fozia, for the radio idea. My county app, of course, as we have said, it will reduce physical visits. It will also reduce manual payments and also save on time and travel. We know our people travel. In my former life, when I used to work for the breweries, I remember I used to be a sales director, and distributors used to go around and distribute in every retail account. Today, thanks to M-Pesa, that's all cashless. So security is dealt with. Salespeople are not under any threat as they go out their business. Distributors don't have to worry where they are. Retailers can buy from wherever it is. This is the same concept that we have in terms of someone can be accessing services. So for example, you live in MAKUENI, so you access services in MAKUENI. You work in Nairobi, so you access from services from Nairobi County for your business needs. And when you are traveling as a tourist, you can access services from wherever you are. So going digital will highly cut, and I think the students talked about the middlemen and those who get in the way. And I'm sure that will be history. I was saying to the governor that it's also the reason why we also have to start transitioning people from 2G to 4G to increase the number of smartphones that people have, so that we leave no one behind. And although you can use the star 838 hash, your experience is so much better when you're on the app. So therefore, we have to start going that direction. So as part of accessing all county services in one place, you'll also, no one needs to remember all these pay bills, so the user journey is also really fantastic. And for me, the biggest thing is that we will be able to enable individuals, regardless of where they are, and regardless of what they do, whether it is work, leave, and so on and so forth, leisure, to be able to interact. For the county, this is a great tool. Of course, we've talked about Sema na Governor. You know, you need to be careful for what you wish for. So I'm sure you receive a lot of feedback and a lot of input from the public. But that's what they elected you for. But on a serious note, I was also saying to the governor, it's also the optics of having a channel where people can actually create and give. If you cannot communicate, then you're not accessible. So it's fantastic to see this happening. In addition, I wanted to just recognize you, Your Excellency, the Governor, Mutula Lonzo Jr., for the leadership that you have shown. My team has been mentioning you in every meeting that we've been talking about, the My County app. It starts with the leadership. Hustler Fund happened because the president was committed. He said 1st of December was the day to launch. The fact that you have been very, very clear with your team and our team is why this county is leading the way and providing the visibility that the rest of the counties we'll have to have. And I was saying to the governor that he's not going to be a very popular person, because when MAKUENI residents start to access these services, they also get these services. The second is, of course, you'll get better visibility of your revenue collection, as we've talked about, better coordination across your ministries in terms of in terms of what they are doing and connecting between ministries, and also be able to deliver services at the right cost. So in terms of from here, we intend to roll it out to all the 47 counties in the coming months. And I'm sure, as George said, we'll accelerate this process because the start, today we have kicked it off. The app, as you have heard, is available on all phones. It can be available on smartphones, on the M-Pesa mini app, super app through the mini app piece, but also the web portal. And of course, on the short code, because we need to make sure that we are not leaving the people who have 2G phones behind, or 2 or 3G phones, that everyone is included. And for those who have not dialed the service, star 838 hash, George and Boniface, I hope it works. And I hope that everyone can experience what we have launched today. So for me, is to end by recognizing you, Governor, and your team for what you have been able to deliver, for pioneering this, for setting the pace for the other county, recognizing the two teams that have worked together in an agile way, but also recognizing all the partnerships that we have had from the partners that we have enabled this, the internal departments within Safaricom, but also within your government that has also enabled this. But more importantly, always for us to remember, it has to work for your ordinary person on the street. It has to work for the farmer, for the person who is seeking medical support. It has to work for the person who is seeking the service. The experience has to be good. The tech is good, but really without it coming alive at the point where the customer or the service is being provided to the mwananchi, really we will not have considered this to be a success. I'm sure then, once that happens, the revenue to the county will be, targets will be fulfilled, and the other successes that you want will also be fulfilled. And then in the future, once we get enough data across all counties, we can also come with big data and analytics to help you even offer better services and also better experiences. I know you talked about diaspora. You can continue to expand the reach of the app and the reach of what this ecosystem can do. But that's the start. And I'm sure in a year's time, people will not remember the world without app. So from today, I think it's a real great milestone. And Your Excellency, the Governor, you'll always be associated with this milestone. So thank you very much to everyone.
I will request the Safaricom CEO to remain on stage so that we have our gracious First Lady present a gift to him.